Hello students, good morning. Dear students, yesterday in the previous class we were discussing the chapter Who Did Patrick's Homework, that is written by the Carol Moore. Dear students, in this chapter we have discussed 4 passages in which we have discussed that there is a boy whose name is Patrick. He was very lazy. He never wanted to complete his homework given by the teachers. And he was interested in playing the games. He likes to play hockey, basketball and Nintendo, a kind of game. Okay students, and one day he was sitting in his room and he found that there is a cat playing with a doll. When the Patrick reached near the cat, he found that it was not a doll. It was a teeniest sized man. He was a teeniest sized man. That is dwarf, elf. And when the Patrick reached near the cat, and the little man, the elf, requesting to the Patrick that kindly save him from the cat, because the cat was disturbing the man. And he also said that the little man also said to the Patrick that if he will save him, then he will grant a wish and he will work for him. Then Patrick was feeling happy that there is a work that to complete the homework. So Patrick was thinking that if he will save that man, and the man will work for him. After keeping the promise, the little man kept the promise that he will do the work for the Patrick. Then Patrick saved him from the cat, and he demands that the little man will complete, the little man, the teeniest sized man, the dwarf, the elf will complete his work, homework given by the teachers till the end of the semester, that is the 35 days only. So the little man was thinking that he was cursed because he never did such a work to complete the homework, but he has to do because he had kept the promise. So dear student, up to this we have read, and from today we will start the paragraph 5. Paragraph 5. Just see the paragraph 5 that is given at the page number 9. Open the book, students. And true to his words, that little elf began to Patrick's homework. And as the little man had kept promise that he will complete his homework, and the little man started to complete the homework of Patrick's given by the teachers. Except there was one glitch. Glitch is a kind of fault, mistake. Without committing any kind of mistake, the elf didn't know what to do and he needed help. And the little man did not know that what to do in these homework because he was not aware with these study materials. So the elf didn't always know what to do and he needed help, and during completing the homework he needed help every time, and when he needed help he always cried, help, help me, and he would say every time whenever he found any kind of difficulties during completing the homework, he demands for the help from the Patrick, and the Patrick would have to help, and Patrick would have to help him. In whatever way, in any way, Patrick has to help the little man. I don't know this word. The elf squeezed while reading Patrick's homework. And while reading the Patrick's homework, the elf squeezed. Squeezed means shouted. Squeezed means shouted. High-pitched cry. So here, the elf squeezed that I don't know this word. Whenever he found any kind of difficulties in the word, the elf squeezed, shouted that I don't know this word, he don't know that word, get me a dictionary. And he also demands for the dictionary. The little man demand for the dictionary. And no, what even better, and not only dictionary, he also used to say to the Patrick that even better, look up the words. And he just told to the Patrick that you don't give me dictionary only, you also search the word, look up the words and sound it, and you also sound it, the words, how to sound, how to pronounce, and out by each letter. You also tell me the spelling of that letter, you also spell the each letter of that word. Whenever he got any kind of problems in the word, then he demands the dictionary. And not only dictionary, but also he also said that you search that word from the dictionary and spell each letters. Okay, students, is there any problem to anyone? Is there any hard word? There is no hard words in this paragraph. Okay, so come to the next paragraph, paragraph number 6. It is already given at the page number 9. Just see, when it comes to the math, when the turns of math came, what happened? Patrick was out of luck. Patrick was out of luck. Out of luck means unlucky. When the turn of maths came, and Patrick was feeling unlucky. Why? The elf said that, shrieked means high-pitched cry. So the elf said shoutily that what are the timetables? The elf said that what are the timetables? We elves never need that. And he said that this is the plural of elves. That is elves. ELVES. That is the plural of ELF. Okay, that is plural and that is singular. So here the elf was saying that we elves never need that. What does not need for the elves? That is mathematics. The elf was saying that we elves never need that. The elves never need any kind of math, any kind of addition, any kind of subtraction. Turn the page. And addition and subtraction and division and fraction. The elf was saying that he never needs any kind of addition, any kind of subtraction, division, multiplications or fraction. Here, sit down beside me. And he was just ordering now. Now the elf was giving order to the Patrick that to sit beside him. Sit beside him You simply must guide me. And he was just saying that you guide me what to do, what not to do in the maths. So, he was saying, you simply must guide me. You simply must guide me. Me here represents the elf. So, here the elf was saying that Patrick should help him or guide him. Elf knows nothing of human history, and the elf, the teenier-sized man, was saying that elves know nothing of human history. Elves do not know about the human history. To them, it's a mystery, and to them, for the elves, that is a kind of mystery, that is a kind of secret. There is no need of any kind of maths. There is no need of history for the elves. So the little elf already shouter. In the beginning, he was a shouter, but now it becomes the louder. In the beginning, he was something polite, but in the ending of the semester, he became louder. And now he is giving the order to the Patrick to search out the things, to go to the library, to bring the book, to spell the words. These are the demands of L from the Patrick. And Patrick has to do because he has to complete his homework. So now, just see. So the little elf, already a shouter, just got louder. Go to the library. Now he is demanding. He was giving order to the Patrick, go to the library. I need books. And he was saying, the elf was saying that he needs book. More and more books, not only 1, 2, 3 books, more and more books for so many subjects, for all the subjects. He needs so many books. And you can help me read them too. And he was also saying that you means here Patrick will help him for completing his homework. Okay, students? So I think you all have understand the 6th paragraph. Here in this paragraph we have found that the elf now giving the orders to the Patrick to search the word, to guide him what to do, what not to do in the maths, how to do the addition, subtraction, multiplication and fraction, and so many things. He was also demanding for the books, so many books from the library, and Patrick had to do. So come to the next paragraph number 7. As a matter of fact, every day in each way the little elf was nag, and now the nag has become, now the elf has become the cause of problems here for the Patrick. As a matter of fact, every day in every way that little elf was a nag. Nag means it is given in the right side in your books. That is one who troubles someone. Now the little elf was giving trouble to the Patrick. Just write down the meaning of that word nag. It is given in your book. One who troubles someone. One who okay, just see. Now just see the paragraph number 7. As the matter of fact, every day in every way the little elf was a nag. Now he became the cause of, the little man, the elf became the cause of troublesome. Patrick was working harder than ever, and now the Patrick was also doing the hard work for completing the work. for completing the homework, because the little man giving order to him that to bring the books, to search the words, to guide him how to do the multiplication, addition and subtraction and fraction. And so here Patrick was working harder than ever. And was it a drag? Drag means pull something. Now drag. Drag means pull something. Okay. And it was a drag. He was staying up nights. Now the Patrick was doing hard work. He was staying up the nights and he has to burn the midnight oils. It means he has to do his work up to the nights, and never felt so weary. And now the Patrick became habitual of doing hard work. In the beginning, he was a lazy boy. He never want to complete his homework. But now he became the harder than ever, and it was a drag. He was staying up nights, had never felt so weary. Weary means tired. And he never felt so tired. Weary. Was going to school with eyes puffed. And he also, in the night, he was completing his homework and studying. And in the morning, he got up early in the morning and go to the school. And he also goes to the school with his eyes puffed and bleary. Bleary means unclear. With puff eyes, and that is bleary. Bleary means unclear. Bleary you can write here. Okay. So was going to school with his eyes puffed and bleary. It means in this passage it is given that now the Patrick has become harder than ever. How? In the beginning he never want to complete his work, but now he is studying till the night, till the midnight, and early in the morning he got up and went to the school with the puffed and bleary eyes. The next paragraph number 8. The last day of school arrived and the elf was free to go. Now, the last day, how many days was there left when he kept the promise? 35 days. Till the end of the semester, he has to complete the homework for the Patrick. So, the last day, finally the last day of the school arrived. And finally, the last day of the school arrived. And the elf was free to go. Now, the elf was free to go. As for homework, there was no more. As there were no homework, that the semester has been ended. So, there is no homework of Patrick's. So, he quietly and slyly means very secretively, it is given in your book. Quietly and slyly slipped out. Slipped out means went away. Slipped out the back door. From the back door, the little man, the elf, went away from the custody of Patrick. Okay, students? Now, see the next paragraph number 9. Patrick got his A's. Now, when the result declares, at the end of the semester, when the result declared, What happened? Patrick got his A's. Patrick now got A's grade in all subjects. Now, Patrick got his A's. His classmates were amazed. Amazed means surprised. His friends were amazed, surprised. His teacher smiled and his teacher were very happy that Patrick has done so well in the examination and were full of praise, and they were also appreciating Patrick's because of his hard work. And his parents were also very happy. They wondered what had happened to Patrick. They were surprised that what had happened with the Patrick, how much changing they are seeing in the Patrick. Now, the Patrick has changed. He was now the model kid. Now he became the model kid, model child. They wondered what had happened to the Patrick. The model kid, cleaned his room. Now he cleaned his room by himself. Cleaned his room, did his chores. Chores means domestic works. Did his chores. Was careful, and now he become very caring person and very careful person. Never rude. Now he also became the humble. Never show any kind of rude behavior. Like he had developed a whole new attitude, and now he has developed whole new attitude, good attitude, positive attitudes in his life. In the beginning he was very lazy, always busy in playing, and do not have any kind of moral value at that time. But now his behavior, his attitude has been changed, and now he became the model kid. And in the last paragraph you see in the end, Patrick still thought he made that tiny man do all his homework. And at the end of the line, the writer says that here the Patrick was thinking that whatever he became, whatever he has got the marks, this is only because of the elf. Patrick was thinking. But here the writer is saying, I'll share a secret. The writer was sharing with us a secret just between you and me. It wasn't the elf. The writer was saying that it wasn't an elf, not because the help of the elf Patrick has changed, but Patrick has done it himself. And the writer was saying that Patrick has done all his work by himself, and it is true. And it is true, only the elf was guiding him, demanding, and now the Patrick has done all the things whatever the elf said, and day by day he improved his quality and now became the model kid. So this is all about the chapter. This is all about the chapters who did Patrick homework, and that is the question. And now you all have done, you all have understand who has completed the Patrick homeworks. Patrick was thinking the homework has been completed by the elf, but in reality who did hard work? Patrick, because Patrick has to search the word meaning. Patrick has to guide him how to do addition, mathematics and other subjects. Okay students, so this is all about the story. I am going to show you a video. You just enjoy the video. You will understand that in the video you will understand that what is the summary of this story. Okay, just enjoy this video.
The Story of Patrick's Homework by Carol Moore. Patrick was a young boy. He never did his homework. "Oh, it's too boring," he said. He played hockey, basketball and Nintendo all the time. His teacher advised often, "Patrick, do your homework regularly or you won't learn a thing." It was indeed true. He did feel like an ignoramus with his friends around. But what could he do? He hated homework. One fine day, when he was engrossed with his Nintendo, he found his pet cat, Tom, playing with a little doll. He quickly grabbed it. To his surprise, it wasn't a doll at all, but a little elf. He was the tiniest creature that Patrick had ever seen. He yelled, "Hey, save me from this wild cat. I'll grant you a wish if you do. I promise you that." Patrick couldn't believe his luck. Here God had sent an answer to all of his problems. So he said, "Only if you do all my homework till the end of the semester, I'll surely save you. If you do good work, I could even get A's in all the subjects." True to his word, the little elf began to do Patrick's homework, except for one small glitch. The elf didn't always know what to do and he needed lots of help. Help me, he'd say, and Patrick would have to help in whatever way. "I don't know this word, I don't know this problem," the elf squeaked and whined while attempting Patrick's homework. "Get me a dictionary. No, what's even better, look up the word and pronounce it well." When it came to mathematics, Patrick was out of luck. "What are timetables?" the elf shrieked with fear. "We elves never need that. Addition and subtraction and divisions and fractions. Oh my God! Here, sit down beside me. You simply must guide me, else I will never be able to do all this work." Elves know nothing about human history. To them, it's a mystery. So the little elf, already a shouter, just got louder. "Go to the library. Fetch me books, as many as you can. Of course, help me read them too." As a matter of fact, every day, in every way, the little elf was turning out to be a nag. Patrick was working harder than ever, and was it a drag? He was staying up nights, had never felt so weary, was going to school with his eyes puffed and blurry. Finally the last day of semester arrived. The elf was now free to go. As for homework, there was no more. So he quietly and slyly slipped out the back door. 9. Patrick got his A's. His classmates were amazed. His teachers smiled and were full of praise for him. His parents were genuinely surprised. They wondered what had happened to Patrick. He was now the model kid. He cleaned his room, did his chores, was cheerful, never rude, like he was a completely different person. You see, in the end, Patrick still thought he had made that tiny man do all his homework. But I'll share a secret, just between you and me. It wasn't the elf. Patrick had done it himself. Patrick had been tricked into doing his homework.
Yes, student, I think you have seen the video. How it was? It was very good. And I hope that you all have understand the summary of this chapter. Who did Patrick's homework? Okay, students. So you revise, you read once more this chapter at your home, and in the next class we will discuss the word meaning and question answer of this chapter. Okay, so that's all for today. Thank you.